Oh, hey guys, I'm late. Sorry, and we're having some technical difficulties. So I'm gonna get my iPad up. But come on in. It's so nice to have you tonight. It has been a day, y'all. Can we say the struggle is real? The struggle is real, y'all. I can't get my mic on tonight. I'm not using my regular computer, and there's like a whole USB situation. So I'm trying to keep this stuff straight. I love y'all so much. I'm glad y'all love me. Okay, come on in, guys. Let's get going. Let's do this. Let's do this. I haven't seen you guys since Thanksgiving. I missed you. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I'm trusting that you all had a wonderful time. I'm trusting that you ate entirely too much because Thanksgiving is only right if you eat entirely too much food. Amen. Amen. Okay. Now I know that I'm trying to get this on here so I can. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm trying to get this on so I can see it, you guys, because it's been a lot happening in my little world. You know, I stay busy anyway. Okay. Hey, y'all. Good. Okay. I see y'all. Okay. YouTube fam, I'm gonna have to come over there so I can see your comments. Actually, can you pass me my phone? Sweetie, then I'll just use that one for YouTube comments. You guys, remember last week I told y'all I wasn't live because of my day job, right? So y'all know that I'm technically I'm a CPA as well, and I do accounting work and everything. And I was so busy with some client work I had going on last week that there was no way I could go live. I mean, I wanted to, I tried, but honestly, you guys, there was no way I could do it. So I had to, unfortunately, just let it go, give it up. But this week has also been a tough one, to be honest with you guys. And even though it's been a tough week, I still wanted to go live tonight because being with you guys actually helps me feel better. It really does. But it's just still exhausting. Okay, hold on. All right. Okay, I'm getting it. Okay, here we go. Thanks, you guys, for your love. Thank you for your patience with me. Hit the share button and let's start making some crab dip. All right. Hit the share button. Let me know where you are. I want to hear about y'all Thanksgiving and everything. Tell me if it was good. Tell me who made the macaroni and cheese and did they know what they were doing? Okay. I want to know about it. And if they didn't know what they were doing, you can say it. Say it. I don't know what sis was doing. Okay. All right, guys, let's go for it. Now, crab dip. This is really good with the holidays coming up. I was trying to decide what to make tonight, and I decided to do crab dip because, with the holidays, you're going to have a lot of company, or I shouldn't say it. I don't know. Well, I don't know. With that new variant, is there a lot of company? I don't know. People are around, okay? And you might go to a party. Some people are back in their office. They might be an office party, or maybe you're just stuck at home. And even if you're stuck at home, that's kind of hard to say, but you know what I mean. Even if you're home, you might just want something good so that you can be festive with you and yours, right? So this crab dip is I put up on my channel. It's been on my channel for a little over a year, and it has gotten amazing airplay. Everybody loves this dip. And so I decided I would make it live with you guys tonight so you can see how you can actually get ready to have fun for the holidays and prepare something that's really good that's going to make you say like, oh, that was so good. So we're going to start with cream cheese. All right, I'm using a block of cream cheese. And let me tell you, my belief is that all good dips start with cream cheese, okay? Because I don't know, I believe in cream cheese. I think it's officially part of my religion. All right, now to that, I'm going to add just a little bit of mayo. Now, you see, this is only about, a teaspoon of mayo? Not a lot of mayo. You don't need a lot. I'm serious, okay? I'm not just saying that. This isn't one of the ones where I say, oh, don't use that much and not proceed to dump it in. No, seriously, you don't need a lot because mayo is, the flavor, to me, it's kind of strong sometimes. And it can start to take over the dish. And really, we don't want that, okay? Now, make sure that you get your cream cheese to room temperature, okay? Make sure, because if your cream cheese is not at room temperature, you're not going to be able to mix it. See that? Okay, and that mayo I put in there is helping along with the mixing. Is that right, y'all? Hold on, I'm checking comments. Okay. All right. My assistant, aka Madison's going to have to help me with comments, y'all, tonight. So you might hear her talking on there, which is fine with me because that's my baby girl. All right, so I got the softened cream cheese, guys, and then I put some mayo in it. A note about mayonnaise. If it ain't Duke's, don't even fool with it. I'm serious. If it's not dukes, don't fool with it. And I'm not trying to say that trying to be funny either, because this stuff is the truth. You hear me? The truth, the truth, the truth. I love it. I have Best Foods. What do they call it here? They call it Best Foods in California. Is it Hellman's here? Let me see, y'all. If y'all, any of y'all know, tell me, is it Hellman's here? I think it's Hellman's here. I use that sometimes, so that's good too. But I'm telling you something. That Dukes will make you know you're living right. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what I know. All right, now I'm gonna put a little Worcestershire in here. Not a ton, okay? Worcestershire gives a depth to the dip that you'll really enjoy, but you don't need to go heavy with it because it's, to me, it's salty. And I'm usually not always in the mood for it, as salty as it's gonna get, okay? But it gives a depth to the flavor without taking over. But it can take over if you put too much in there, okay? So you see how I have started with my cream cheese, added just a touch of mayo, a little bit of Worcestershire. Now I'm gonna add some cheese. Here we've got some shredded cheeses. I've got, I think, mozzarella and a cheddar jack, just cheese. Okay, whatever you have, that's the right one. Okay, whatever you have, that's the right one. That's it, boo. You got it. Now we're gonna start seasoning this a little bit. Okay, I say a little bit, but y'all know I don't season nothing a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, now this is one of those where I'm not overly measuring because you have to listen. You have to listen to the voice inside of you. Listen to the voices in your head. You gotta have voices in here. I have voices in my head. Y'all got voices in your head, okay? Somebody over on YouTube says, "I love your crab dip." Thank you. I'm telling you, this one has been a really good hit. So you can just put some Old Bay in it, okay? Because Old Bay is our friend, and Old Bay is very good. Old Bay is invited to the cookout. Old Bay and their cousins can come over whenever they want, and they can play with anybody they want. They can play with the crab, they can play with the shrimp, they can play with the fish. We like these people, okay? They're good. But you can also kind of build your own thing, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with chili powder. I love using chili powder. Chili powder does not have a strong flavor that's a hot flavor. People hear chili and they think, oh, no, it's going to be hot. Chili powder does not have to be hot. If you put in hot chili peppers, those will be hot, but chili powder is going to give you a wonderful flavor. And when you salt it, it's going to bring that. You're going to say, what is that I taste? It's a nice earthiness. There's a richness to it. And it's kind of, to me, it's a little smoky, just a little. You know what I mean? If you really want smoky, you can add paprika and you can kind of get a smoky feeling with that because paprika is just for color. You know what I mean? But anyway, okay, trust me. Chili powder. I think I cook everything with chili powder. All right, and now here's some garlic powder. Now I'm putting in about a teaspoon and a half to a tablespoon in each of these, okay? But we're gonna taste this as we go, and we're listening to the voice in our heads telling us when to stop, okay? Now here, a little cayenne. Don't go overboard with this. Well, I'm not gonna tell y'all that. If you want to go overboard with it, do. I can't, okay? I'm just gonna put a smidge in there. And it'll do just enough, all right? See how this is coming together? Look at that. Now, I hope you're noticing that what I have not touched yet is the crab. You catch that? And I'm going to wait till the end to put the crab in because I want us to have big lumps of crab. I'm going to talk about crab when we get to crab, all right? Look at this. Look at that. Ooh. Now, let's add some other goodies in here. Here I have some yellow onions. These are chopped up yellow onions. Yellow onions are nice and sweet. They help. They're invited to the party. They're invited to the cookout. Oh, we got everybody at the cookout. And here are some green onions. And I like green onions because, you know, I always tell y'all shallots are the kinder, gentler cousin to onions. Well, green onions, they are kind of like half siblings. Like, let me see. They strong, but in a different way. You know what I'm saying? They like strong, like mama side strong. You know what I mean? Not all the way around. So they kind of like half sisters and brothers, okay? Like they got the same mama, okay? And we got some garlic here. I'm putting in garlic, not too much because garlic is strong. And we did use garlic powder. And I'm also going to use a little garlic paste, y'all. I know you're like, Lori, slow your roll. I can't be nobody but me. I can't do nothing but what I do. Ha! Okay, just a little bit. I do love garlic. And the cool part is that we're going to put this in the oven to finish. So the garlic that's in here is actually going to get nice and, soft. And it's not going to be that strong garlic. Have you ever had raw garlic where you put it on something and you don't do anything to cook it or something like that or whatever? It can be like a little bitter almost. I'm not a fan of raw garlic. Sometimes just a little bit is okay, but nah, I'm not usually into it. All right, now you see this? This is a good dip base right here. Look at that. Now I'm going to squeeze a little lemon in there. I recommend you use a fresh lemon. But if you don't have a fresh lemon, I'm not going to be over here talking about, oh, you can't use the jar. Yes, you can. Okay, I use the jar all the time. This is one of the few times I have a fresh lemon, and I'm out of lemon juice in my fridge. Oh, here. I got this proper. I don't want to get no seeds in it. Okay, that's another point, y'all. They will talk about you if you get seeds in it from the lemon. Okay, and I'm just squeezing the juice of half a lemon. Oh, yeah. This half a lemon goes a long way, sis. Okay, and it also helps kind of loosen up things. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? Oh, sooky. Oh, sooky now. Now, if you choose to use Old Bay, you might not need to add any salt. Definitely check it before you add salt if you use Old Bay. Because let me tell you something. Old Bay, I told you, they invited to the cookout because they cool, but they a little salty. Yeah, they're a little salty. You got to be careful. So you don't want to overdo it. It's like on those Old Bay, y'all see the Old Bay wings I made? Did y'all see that video? I'm looking over here. Did y'all see the Old Bay wings video? Anyway, I talk in that video about how they kind of salty. So you got to be careful with them. You know what I'm saying? I love them though. Trust me, don't tell them I said nothing bad about them because it's not true. That's just not true. But since I didn't use it, I am going to hit it with just a little bit of salt. I'm not going overboard because, again, I have the cheese in there. I've got the mayonnaise, right? We've got a lot going on, but we want these flavors to all come together and be friendly. Ooh, it's a party in there. Now, I like to add just a smidge of a dry white wine. You almost can't even taste it, but when you don't put it in, you'll say, something's missing, right? Now, don't go out and buy no expensive bottle of wine for this, okay? Because you're not drinking it. I'm just gonna pour in just there. That's about a couple tablespoons. That's literally all you need, okay? It's going to create the most beautiful backdrop. I'm using Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, that's a really nice dry one to cook with. Chardonnay is good. Pinot Grigio is good. Pick a white, any white, okay? It'll be fine. All right, here we go. Now we're at the end of this. We got everything almost added up in here, and I've got looked over in my oven, y'all, because y'all know I made one ahead of time for you, don't you? You know I did that, right? Because I was thinking about y'all, and I was like, how? Somebody said, what camera am I using? Okay, somebody asked me about cameras. I'll hit you on that later. I'm just checking to make sure I got everything going, y'all. Woo! It's a lot, y'all. I'm telling you, I'm gonna need something. Woo! I need to chill. Okay, but just make sure y'all share the video. Okay, because this is good. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna have all my cameras right next to me. I'm telling you, doing two things at once, and now I'm talking about cooking and being a CPA, when you're not trying to do all these things together, it's a lot, y'all. But I love it, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Seriously, I wouldn't. And even when I'm not live and I'm not here cooking with you guys, I miss you. I feel like, oh, my people, I need my people, because it's something that we get from each other, and it can't be explained. You know what I'm saying? So anyway. Okay, enough of the mushy stuff, right? Now, I advise that at this point you take a little taste, okay? Now, I'm in my house because I put my finger in it. So I'm in my house with my family eating. If you're cooking this for other people, I advise you don't put your finger in and go like this. Oh, wow. Okay, don't do that if you're cooking for other people. But I'm cooking for me. I'm actually just making for me and my husband and my mom, because my little kids, they claim they don't like crab. Who am I to change your opinion? Okay, this is actually good, but it needs a little bit more, okay? That's why I said I think I stopped before the voices in my head talk to me. I'm gonna start first with a little bit more chili powder, okay? I'm telling you, just put a little dab on there. That's all you need. And a little bit more garlic powder, okay? It's my clothes, y'all, that mess my clothes up. I don't have a monitor today. My clothes messed up, y'all. Oh, I hope not. Okay. A little more garlic powder. Okay. We're gonna hit it with a little bit more of this cheese. Okay. And a little more salt, because I think it needed salt more than anything. I like to go slow and easy on the salt, y'all, because that salt, bruh, you can't go backwards. You get that thing over salted, you can't go backwards. And I'm gonna put one more little hit of the Worcestershire in there, not much, because I told you Worcestershire gives them a lot of depth, but it can take over. You know, the people that you just need a little bit of them, and if you let them go too far, you're like, okay, you took over, it's too much. That's the Denny's code. Now I don't know, they're not always invited to the cookout because they can't always be trusted to act right. They go too far, they do too much sometimes. Now I'm gonna add a little more of that cayenne to give it some more kick. Okay. Well, I didn't taste much kick at all. So I shouldn't say more kick, just to give it some kick. I think I was being too conservative. For once in my life, I'm not overdoing it. And I'm tasting all of this before I add the crab to it, because the crab is just gonna soak up all the flavors. But also, I don't want to over stir it once I get the crab in, because I don't want the crab to fall apart, right? I like the crab pieces together. So the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to just go ahead on and mix it up. Get you a taste. I'm gonna use a different finger to taste. Last time I tasted with this finger, this time I'm gonna taste with this finger. I'm still in my house with my family. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that hit just right. Okay, okay. I see how we doing this. Okay, okay. I am gonna add a little more salt to it, but that was right. The voice in my head spoke, and I listened. Don't you hate that? Don't you just hate that? She said, what? Someone said that the green or the spring onion, the green onions bring a little more bite. That is very true. I was just checking here for comments. I'm talking to y'all. That's very true. You can get a nice little bite. Remember I told you they had other cousins. They kind of like them, but not the same. Like they got. Oh no, they half sisters. They got the same mom, right? So you know what? Just because of that, we're gonna put some more of y'all in there because we want y'all to know that you're loved too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are loved too. There. And you know what else you can also put in this? I'm not gonna put it in here, but you know what you can put in here? You can put some hot sauce in there. Just dump you some little, not again, like the Worcestershire, whatever people. They take over if you don't, you gotta watch them. You can't just let them go. Okay. You put a little hot sauce in there, that'll be good. But I'm just being careful. I don't want this to go too crazy. And we done got to the age now sometimes when that stuff is too spicy. Y'all know what I'm talking about? All right, now that I like the way this is tasting, this is really good. Why did I get so excited? And that touch of white wine in there. Oh my God. It's just like it's like a soft note on the back that's just gentle. You know what I mean? It's like it goes like you know what I mean? That's what the white wine does. And that lemon goes, hey, that little bit of acid in there, the acidity of the lemon. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna put the crab in last, okay? I'm just saying, this is how the food acts to me. This is how I experience it. I'm not playing one time. This is how I experience food. I talk to my food. People call me crazy, but I talk to my food, and that's why my food likes me. Because I take time with it. I love it. I let it know that it matters to me. I let it know that I'm happy it's there. You know what I mean? Now, check this part. We're not going to go crazy stirring. Because if you do, what's going to happen is these nice big pieces of crab. Y'all see that? Can you see that? Did I get it up there right? I don't quite have a monitor. Back here? Up. Okay, y'all see that? That nice big piece of crab? I'm using jumbo lump. Okay, now I really strongly advise that you use jumbo lump on this. Now, in fairness, crab ain't cheap. Okay, so if you got folks who are like, I don't know if I like it or not, like my little kids, don't even touch it. Okay, because this dish costs too much for you to be thinking about it. Okay, but if you can get the smaller parts. You know how they have the what's they call it? Y'all know the other parts. It's like they have jumbo lump, and then they have the special and the back fin. That's what I'm thinking of. You can do those too. They all work, but those are smaller pieces, and they are, you know what I'm saying? They're not big chunks of crab. And I like the big chunks of crab, so I get the jumbo lump crab. Okay. Now, I put it in last because I want the crab to stay in big pieces. Because you know what? If you just keep stirring, it will fall apart. Okay, that's what it'll do. I don't know why. I didn't make the crab, but I'm just saying it will. Now I'm folding. You see here? I'm gently, well, I'm not folding fully. That's a fold-ish. I'm just kind of putting it around. You see that? And I'm putting it around like that so it don't fall apart. But I want to make sure that the crab gets in everything so it's all around the other flavors. Now, one more note on crab meat, and I think I'm gonna let crab meat go. Okay. I like to buy it in, I think it's Phillips is the company I buy it. They have it at my grocery store. And they have the crab meat in a can or a jar, you open it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They sell crab meat same everywhere, okay? When you open it, some people open it and put it straight in because it's technically already cooked. I wouldn't do that, okay? I like to first rinse it off. That's what this is, my local lander here. I like to give it a rinse off so that just the juices and stuff it was sitting in and whatever. I don't want that. I want the crab. You feel me? So I just like to give it a rinse and a shake. Again, not too hard though, because if you put the water too hard on it, it's gonna fall apart and you won't have these big old pretty pieces of crab. Look at that. Can y'all see them big pretty pieces of crab? Oh my Lord. Oh, I'm telling you, this stuff right here, this says Christmas party, New Year's party, Hanukkah party, Kwanzaa. I mean anything, okay? Oh my God, I can't believe it. Okay, I'm just checking some stuff, making sure we're good to go on to the next step, y'all. Now tell me anything. Hold on, hold on. Okay. I'm gonna have all my right stuff back next week, y'all. I'm telling you, but work has been kicking our sisters' butt. Woo! But thank God for a job. Bless your name, Lord. Okay, now I'm gonna cook this in cast iron. You don't have to cook it in cast iron. You can cook it really in anything, like pick a baking dish. What I like about cooking this in cast iron, I'm gonna show you a couple sizes. Sometimes I've made this dish in my big cast iron, right? Which is perfect because you can put it in the middle and you know what I'm saying, people can dip whatever. I also, though, sometimes like using these little ones. And these little ones are cool because you can actually make more of them. You can get 2 of these for every one big one. And sometimes you can lay them around. So say you're having a dinner party with a bunch of people and or you want the stuff to spread, however you want to do it. You want it in 2 places, use a slightly smaller skillet. And the cool part about cast iron is it just looks really, cast iron is a really pretty serving dish in its own way, right? And so the small one, I like it. Another one I like to use is these little boats. And these boats are perfect. Sometimes when I have dinners and I maybe serve mac and cheese or something, I'll serve that full of mac and cheese for a couple to share. You know, it's just, but think about cast iron. Don't sleep on it. Don't just think it's for frying chicken, okay? Because I'm serious. You can, oh, wait a minute, y'all. Maddie, can you get that for me? That's one done. Okay. You can have a lot of fun with cast iron, and you can cook pretty much anything in it. We get stuck thinking, oh, I'm just gonna fry pork chops and chicken in cast iron. You're limiting it. Put it put it over here. I'll get it ready. That don't limit the cast iron like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to limit you. You know. Anyway, okay, here we go. We're gonna put it in. Here we go. See here. Oh, look at that goodness. You see those green onions in there? Give it flow. Oh my God. Them are half sisters and brothers, okay? You see that? Oh, sucky. All right. Woo. Look at that, y'all. Now, you want to go ahead and when you get it in there, just give her a little pat around. See, now there's some still left. I can try to put it in this to have 2 dishes. Thank you, assistant daughter. I love you. Or I can put it in here and try to fill the whole thing up. I don't like to fill the whole thing up idea because it can easily start. I don't want it to bubble over and stuff like that. I know it looks good and it takes great pictures when stuff is bubbling over, but this is more of a practical cooking show, and you don't need stuff bubbling over off with messing up your tablecloth and cup. You don't need that. So let's see. Let's see if there's enough to get in the second dish. I'm going to spray this one too. I'm spraying with a little. Don't tell me about how I'm supposed to spray cast iron. I know what I'm doing. Okay. We're going to put this one in here. And we're going to bake these in a 375-degree oven. Now, we're not baking to necessarily cook it because everything in here is ready to eat. That's why we could taste it freely. It's a little messy, y'all. Hold on. Ooh, where did I put the tissue? Y'all, I'm up here just talking and running my mouth. I like to run my mouth. I do. I've always liked to run my mouth. It's one of the things I do best. The things I'm good at. Running my mouth, playing the piano, cooking. There you go. Okay. See here? This is perfect. And you can put this around at your party if you want. If you say you had different stations, food stations or something, you could put these in a couple small things and then, move around or whatever, so people can mingle and have some more. Then we're going to top it with some more of this cheese. I'm mixing these up. Again, whatever cheese you have is the right one. Okay? Whichever one you have, that's the one you're supposed to use. If you say, oh, all I have is Gruyere, that's exactly what it needs, Gruyere. If you say, oh, all I have is cheddar, that's exactly what it needs, cheddar. You feeling me? All I got is mozzarella. That's exactly what it needs, mozzarella. I don't know if I can be any clearer. See here? Okay. Oh, this looks so good. And it's kind of pretty too. Then we're going to put a little sprinkle on the top of that cayenne, just to give it a little. I think that'll work. You can put some paprika on the top too, if you wanted to. I mean, that's fine. I told you it don't taste like nothing. You know what I mean? But it's pretty. It's pretty. Okay. But I'm just gonna hit just a smidge, so it'll give it a little color. See that? See how I'm doing that? It's like it's rain. It's not even raining cayenne. It's drizzling cayenne. It's like a dusting. We live in a snow state. Y'all know what it's like when you get a dusting? Yes, a dusting. Just a little. And we're going to put this, like I said, 375-degree oven. You can go as high as 400, but 375, 400 depends on how your oven cooks, because you're not trying to cook it. Remember, you're just really bringing it together. You want to do this in the oven until, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I said, are you? If you're wondering, do I just get in this house and have a good time all by myself? Yes, I do. This is what it looks like when it comes out. Look at that. Let me hold it up. Hold on. I don't have the Zoom thing on tonight, but it's hot. It just got out the oven. But I'm gonna lift it up to the camera so you guys can see how good it is. Look at that. Am I in the right spot? Come towards you. All right. Look at that. Oh, y'all see that? See that little bit of bubbling? See how that cheese on the top melted in? That right there, that's what I'm talking about. Now the good part is the eating part. I got some bread over here, and I wanted to toast it or something, but whatever. I got some potato chips I can put in here. I do, but I'm gonna be a little more couth since I'm hanging out with the people, I don't want y'all to think I don't have no class. Hold up. Look, I'm just gonna cut this. See, let me tell y'all something. I used to worry about making sure that I had everything perfectly ready and and can't tell you the truth. What I like about doing this, especially doing it with y'all, is I get to be myself. And I'm in my kitchen cooking, and I want you to be just as comfortable, relaxed, and have just as much fun in your kitchen cooking. And if you forget something, that's okay. Turn around and get it. All right. Now look at this. Look at, you see that? You see that? Y'all see it? Can you see it? Can they see it? Maddie, can they see it? Can the people see it, Maddie? Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh my Jesus. Look. Oh, to you? Okay. Y'all see that? Woo! Okay, make sure you put a spoon in this though when you serve it to people, because folk be trying to double dip in your stuff, and that ain't cool. Like I said, I'm at home with my family, so I can do what I want to do. But if it's a party or something, don't bring that stuff in here. Oh God. Every single time this joker gets home, never mess up. Oh God. All right. And there ain't a whole lot else I can say. My family says I do too much chewing on the camera, but hanging out with my peeps, right? Y'all, please make this crab dip. I'm telling you, you've got Christmas coming up and New Year's. Tons of things that you're going to need appetizers for. This one can be actually very filling Oh, God, it's so good. Because that crab meat in there is amazing. All right, let me make sure, see if I have any other comments I'm missing. All right, family. Well, thank y'all for being with me tonight. I love you. Please check out the YouTube channel, you guys. New videos are going up all the time. And there's some good stuff on there. I've gotten a situation with the video help all ironed out. So we are back in business, back in our rhythm. So there's some good videos coming out. So go ahead on over there and check it out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with somebody. And I'm about to eat this for dinner. This is good. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place for more Calibama cooking with Chef Lorius. That's me. Happy cooking.